the mental side of it. That's nothing. That's gay now. So now when we see it, we say, that's see, even if you're not see, you see how they hit you from both sides. If you with it, it's already disgusting and wrong. But if you're not with the gay stuff, and then now that you see the colors, the first thing we do is we But look what that started from. Look where those colors belong. Those colors belong to a rainbow. That was a good thing. That was a promise from God to us. And now we look at it as a bad thing. So if you pay attention to what these people are really doing, they flipping our minds around while we continually go for it. You know what I'm saying? So it is almost like I wanted to say, well, you know, I need to go buy me one of them rainbows things, you know, airfares, and put in my window. But then guess what? He gay. Cory gay because he got a rainbow in his window. I mean, they hijack everything.
Understand, no one subliminally is looking for the exact count of color. You just have to give people the reference of it.
Yeah, man.
Just to look, I could look at Medea if I've never seen Medea before, and I think it's an ugly old black woman. I could think that. I would never have thought it was a man. He did such an exquisite job of portraying an older black woman that you wouldn't think twice about it being a man. You would not. If you didn't know Tyler, you would not have thought that. Like, no one is going to inspect it.
Put that back up real quick, Marlon. Like let me give you case in point. I'm gonna give you case in point. It's all about what you see. So everybody want to be so technical here. So like just I'm just giving you one, Justin. So here it is. You've been super technical, and this is how we get twisted up. No, not the real rainbow gods. Not the real rainbow gods. Rainbow has 7 colors, not 6. So you wrote that down there, and that God you wrote down there, those are demigods. God is with a capital G. So it's all about perception, brother. See? So you just did the same thing. You just helped make our point. So just keep that in mind.
But the fact of the matter is this: no one's counting that. That they bank on no one checking that. Now, okay, so you caught it, good, and you can make that distinction of it not being a rainbow. Be honest with yourself and be ready to admit that not everybody, I would say about 80% of people, do not see or catch that. If you go right now and you decide to fly a rainbow flag that has 7 colors in it, if you do that, they are not going to think, oh, that's God's rainbow. I am telling you now, they are not going to do and look at it and think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nope, that's not the gay flag. That's 7 colors there. That's not 6.
Yeah,
no one's going to catch that. They're going to see a rainbow flag and think he's pro-gay.
Yeah.
Why? Because now they have normalized and they've taken a symbol, may not be in its fullest effect. They've taken a symbol and have clued you into something opposite of what it is. Opposite. Now remember, he destroyed the earth, right? He destroyed the earth because the earth was so vile and all they thought about was evil all day long. All day long. He destroyed the earth. And they take the one thing that he destroyed the earth for as their pride. Right? He showed a sign for a promise for earth not to be that way. And they take it to represent the one thing that he destroyed earth for. And they've convinced a generation, an entire generation. They've convinced an entire generation to look at that flag from a satanic point of view and not God's promise. Make that, if you don't think that the indoctrination via the vehicle of media works, just look at that alone. Just look at that alone. Now you have men walking around in dresses and acting all effeminate and doing their nails and talking all, and that's okay because that's your choice now. That's normal. Now you can just say, I don't have to identify as a man. I identify as a woman. And you're a male. And that leads women to what? To what kind of leadership? Nothing.
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 And at the same time, we said nothing. we losing it, ladies and gentlemen. And we allowed these people to do it. And do you know what we say? These kids is crazy. Yeah, they are. You're right. But guess who did it? We did it because we sat back and we allowed these things to happen. And we still allowing them to happen. And you know how we still allow them to happen? We are continuing to allow our kids to be indoctrinated. How? 1, music. 2, video games. Listen, and I know some people gonna get mad at me, but this one bite, this dog bite right here. I'm telling you. I hear people saying, take the kids, don't let them spend so much time with the video games. I'm gonna be honest with you. I say take the video games. Take the video games. If we have to step into the realm of reality and say, only let them spend so much time on it, what you're saying is don't let them spend too much time with the devil. Oops, excuse me. You're saying don't let them spend too much time with the devil. If you know that you got to cut it off because you know it's demonic and it's in there, how do we realistically say, just don't let them spend too much time on it? Take it. It's demonic. Because if you let them spend a little bit of time on it, it's going to turn into a lot of bit of time. And next thing you know, they somewhere shooting up a school or shooting up something because they think it's normal. These video games, and I'm not lying to you. I remember we was younger, and a very specific friend of mine, his son was real good on that 007. And we sit up there and I used to play with him. He was a little bitty fella. And he was cold. I thought I was pretty good, right? And this little bitty fella would get on there, couldn't even hardly talk. He's so little. Bam, 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 boom, tearing me up, right? Killing me. Guess what he's doing right now today?
Jail.
Shooting. No, he ain't in jail yet. He's shooting. Well, he might be. I ain't seen him in a while. He's shooting. And is he quick to pull out that gun? Yep, sure is. Because you know why? Because we sat right there and played this game with him and allowed it to be normalized, and we praised him for winning. We would bet, bring people to the house. Here, I got 50 on him, and people betting, and he's just getting down. And now you know what he is today? He's a shooter. They call him shooters. He's a shooter. So we sit back and we watch these things happen. We watch them manifest. We help it manifest, and then we turn around and say, they crazy, and then start talking about, see, back in the day when we didn't do that stuff. No, you didn't do that. But you trained that. You trained it without even realizing it because you don't have your mind right. Or, we get into that later. And then we call it the third eye, Marlon. Yeah, we got to get all this stuff, man.